Hi guys, I am Quade, and today I'm going to show you something that I get asked quite a lot while on my Twitch channel is how do I improve my aim? Quite a lot of the time I get a lot of messages, especially from YouTube and then Twitch chat, what can I do to help improve my aim or improve my mechanics when playing the game? So what we're going to do today is just go through like a little tutorial and just how I personally play the game and things you can do just to help yourself. So what I've done here is I have created just like a little setup where I'm going to be running around a shoot house on a free for all with no bots, just so that I can show you what to do. Now, just a little tip that I have picked up, and sometimes before I play Warzone, what I do is I go uh, into a custom game where there's no one around, or I put bots in just so that I can just warm myself up just to get a bit of an aim. But what I'll do is I'll show you some of the stuff that we're going to go through today. So some of the stuff we're going to be looking at today, okay, is something called centering. I'll talk you through that when we get to it. It basically helps you to stop snapping from you're not looking at anything to a target, how to aim around a corner properly, and just show you some of the guns that I use and the bullet spraying and how you have to fight it. So what we do is the match will begin at 15. We will load up my first gun that I like to use, which is the one I showed you in my last video, which is the Growl. So here we go. What we'll do is we'll talk about centering first, okay? Basically what centering is centering your crosshair that's in the middle of the screen here to where you think an enemy is going to come next. Okay, so for example, when you're coming around a corner, so if I was coming around this corner, I know that window's there. When I come around this corner, I already have my crosshair aiming. Quite a big mistake that a lot of people make is they run around looking at the floor. They just have it dead center, so when they turn corners, they turn like robots. So there you go, look how turning like a robot that was. They're already not really pre-aiming where they want to go. But centering, what it allows you to do is if you pre-aim, if you know the maps pretty well, you're able to pre-aim where you think people are going to be already, so that if I was to come across an enemy on this corner, I'd be able to snap him. If I go around this corner and I look around to the left, I know that the map's around the left, I can pre-aim. Okay, so that just helps me just already having to snap, because what you come across, okay, if you're running around like a robot, I'll give you an example. If you come running around like a robot, you then have to snap. So you see how long that takes to just snap and turn? Whereas if I come around this corner again, pre-aiming, already there, I'm already looking at it, okay? I talked about it in the Gulag video. Pre-aiming is massive, but this is called centering, okay? So I'm already looking, I'm already knowing where the map is going to be, so I'm looking at the window, knowing he's not going to be there. I come around this corner, I know there's a long alley down this corner. You know, it gives you just a perfect example of how to pre-aim and center your screen so that you are following around. It is really is the difference between a 3 or 4 kill game to a 15 plus game. Being able to center your map, center your crosshair so that it is staring down where you're expecting the enemy to be and you're not snapping. Okay, so that is just something that I use. It's just a small tip. I hope it does help. It is a massive one, I believe, to improving your Call of Duty gameplay. There we go, that's how it would have been. So quite a lot of people, what they do is they'll come around this corner, they'll turn around and snap up, okay? Whereas I'm already centering towards it. So if I was to just sprint at this, I've already got it up there, bang. My crosshair's already there, I'd have killed him. I'd have been able to spray him, dead. Something else that we're going to do is basically like sliding. So when you play this game, you obviously get a lot of campers, okay? So normally they would sit in a corner like this, sit here like this, go what you want to do to counteract this is very similar to the centering, is to already slide and pre-aim round corners, okay? So you all know how to slide, you hold, pre-aim, okay? What that does, when you come around this corner at that speed, when they're sat in this corner, they're not able to just follow you or trace you as well. So I don't think they're going to be quick enough to be able to catch you. So when you come round corners, just sort of pre-aim. There you go, bang, dead. He would have been dead before he'd even shot his gun. And as you know, most of the time in this game, it's always about the first person who can shoot the gun. So make sure that when you're sliding around corners or when you're attacking corners, you're already sort of aimed into the corner, bang. Because what you don't want to do, okay, is when you get to this point here, you sort of already want to be coming around looking. If you get to this point and you turn, he's already seen you. You're dead. So you want to be looking around that corner before you even get to it. To me, he's dead. Okay. There are two simple steps that I am going to show you, and I believe they're massive for Call of Duty. So if you're not using those, give them a try. Down in the comments, let me know how you're getting on. Like the video if it is working for you. Just something we're going to talk about as well is bullet spray. Now, something I would encourage you to do is learn the bullet spray of your gun. Okay, this is massive. Now, I'll tell you why this is massive is because it gives away a little bit of a hint what you're going to have to fight on the controller. So if I give the growl, for example, for aim down the sight and I just hold fire. Okay, that is the bullet spray of my gun on the ground. Okay, it's pretty much a straight line. So I know when I fire, I've got to be holding it down and then just down to the left a little bit. So if I go to the same distance where I was, hold my gun, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down, but then when it gets to a certain point, pull left. It should hold a nice smaller circle. So look at that bullet spread compared to that one. It is all in one spot, and you should be able to kill someone very similarly. So learn your bullet spray. So I'll give you the MP5, for example. It's another gun that I run. If I just hold fire, this is the bullet spray of the MP5. Okay, as you can see, that is a very wide spread there. A lot more wide than you would get for the Grau because it's an SMG. So I know that I've got to pull down and to the left just to keep that nice and tight. So as I aim, I'm pulling down, I'm fighting the resistance of the spray. But look at the difference in the spray between those. Okay, so they are massive. Learn the spray of your gun so that, you know, when you are in fights, you're more confident and able to explain where this is coming from. So guys, that is the tutorial for today. How to aim your gun and be a little bit more consistent with your aim. If you like the video, please do hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please feel free to do that. Also, if you've got any suggestions on any guns that you want me to show you a good class for, please do hit them up in the comments below, and I'll catch you very soon, guys. Peace.